The lighting's probably going to be a bit weird on this video. My camera only really has about 3 lighting choices. One of them is pale orange and the other one is healthier orange. Today I chose pale orange and it's a bit overcast, so if I start looking dead you don't need to give me a poke because I am still alive. It's just the camera. I haven't been able to make a video in ages, mainly because it's not through a lack of trying. It's actually because I've been driving, exercising, driving, exercising, driving, exercising, essay. Just a basic treadmill of 3 monotonous tasks. So today I wanted to do a fun little chatty video about my top 10 MAC products ever. Some of them are limited edition, some of them aren't, but I was going to do 5, but I got to 5 and kept counting, so it kind of went up to 10, and then once I'd got to 10 I kind of found it difficult to stop as well, but I managed to rein myself in. So we're going to do top 10 MAC products in the world ever. So number 1, what I've got on my nails, this is a nail varnish and it's in Soirée. It's a beautiful glittery gold. It goes opaque in about 2 coats on me. Just a stunning, shiny, kind of pinkish, goldish colour, which every time I have this on, I can't stop admiring my nails, even during my driving lessons. Number 2, Bare Study Paintpot. I know that I've waxed lyrical about Paintlessly recently, but I used this for pretty much a whole year. You can see how used up it is. And I didn't deviate from it at all. This is basically my favourite paint pot ever. Beautiful pale champagne colour, which looks absolutely amazing if you put vanilla pigment over the top. Apparently I'm the only person who chooses to film during the school run. Yeah. Anyway, Bare Study Paint Pot, beautiful base for eyeshadow, really pretty with shimmery eyeshadows. It just brings out the shimmer in a shimmery eyeshadow, and it also wakes your eyes up, and it's just very, very pretty. I'm going to go with a limited edition product. Now, I know that Hourglass have released a product really similar to this. I also know Urban Decay have the crayon thingies, which I will most likely get after I'm done with these, which will probably take me a while, but these are the Greasepaint Sticks. So this particular one is French Quarter. It's a brownish colour with a little bit of bronzy golden shimmer. The thing I like about these is that you can use them to line your eye, you can use them in the crease, and once they're on, they don't budge, they don't smudge, they just literally are there and they stay for the whole day until you take them off. Really, really amazing product. I think that these were marketed really badly. I mean, the key's in the name, Greasepaint Stick. Who's going to buy that? It just sounds horrible to, you know, the everyday consumer. But I'm glad I took a chance on these because they're awesome. I absolutely love them all over the lid as a base or in the crease, under the eye. Awesome. Next product, number 4, another eyeliner-y product. This is Grey Utility PowerPoint eye pencil. A really, really lovely deep grey eye pencil, which I often wear because I don't like black. I don't like black on the waterline. It doesn't suit me. And this grey is just a way to give my eyes a bit of definition without being really, really kind of goth. Because when I wear black, it makes me look really goth and not a good, not an attractive goth, a bad goth. A bad teenage goth. So I tend to go for Grey Utility because it's a lot softer and a lot easier to wear and a lot harder to mess up. Number 5, one eyeshadow. It's actually quite hard to even include an eyeshadow. I had so many other products that I wanted to include, but I felt it would be wrong if I didn't include this one. This is Copperplate by MAC, the best taupe I've ever used. It's a greyish browny taupey colour. It's a matte squared finish, so it's a bit smoother than their usual matte shades, but it's a kind of beautiful greyish cool brown. Perfect for the crease, perfect all over the lid. If you've forgotten your brow products, then it works in the brows, just to give them a little bit of definition as well. So basically, the best eyeshadow ever. Ever. If people tell me that it's going to be discontinued, and I did hear this, just don't tell me. I'm gonna put my blinkers on and not listen. I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening. La la la, I can't hear you. Okay, so we're on product 6. I'm gonna go for a lip product. it's kind of a toss-up whether I picked the Sheer, one of my very first loves from MAC, which I wore pretty much every day for a very, very long time, or whether I went with one of my first reds. The thing about red is that it instantly makes me feel glamorous, it makes me walk taller, it makes me strut. It gives me that kind of wiggle in my walk, like I kind of feel on top of the world when I wear red. So I went with the first red that I ever loved from MAC. This is Dubonnet, not your typical red, it's more of a kind of film star red. It's quite deep, it's quite bloody, it's not very bright, it's a little bit brownish, perfect on cooler skin tones. It's just an amazing dark red, really, really nice texture, very, very smooth and easy to apply with a hint of gloss so it's not too drying, and really nice pigmentation as well. It can transfer and slide a little bit depending on how much you put on, but this is an absolutely fantastic beginner red. If you're kind of venturing out, this is a perfect red. So only 2 blushes, and both exactly the same tone. I've gone really hard for apricots and corals at the moment. I could have picked Azalea Blossom, but it kind of got knocked off its top spot by a few others. So the first one is Something Special, Permanent Line Blush, recently released Cremeblend. It's one of the new reformulated cream blushes by MAC. Absolutely beautiful apricot pink colour, which will work on a lot of skin tones. No shimmer, no sheen, just a simple, beautiful, easy to wear blush. I really, really love this because it just wakes up my face. It makes it look really put together, awake, but not too over the top, and it's just a lovely texture. And it's kind of really good for days in summer when you just want a little bit of colour but not anything too greasy. I mean, this for me is comparatively less sticky to the previous formulation, so for me this colour, absolute winner. Number 8, the next blush, is a limited edition and a lot of people wanted this. This is Marine Life. This was the reason that I skipped the one that was released with the Surf Baby collection with the starfish on it, because this is awesome and I don't think you can get a much better coral than this. It's just 2 beautiful colours which blend together, and you get this really, really pretty pinkish coral with just a tiny hint of shimmer but nothing too over the top. I'm quite a big fan of matte shades of blush in summer because the rest of my face gets really shiny anyway. So this is just the perfect pinkish coral. It's pretty pigmented, I find. It's not too chalky, it's just a really, really nice soft consistency. I wasn't really crazy about the gold overspray anyway, so I am using mine with aplomb. Number 9. Pro Longwear Foundation, a foundation that I bought last September on my way to New York. Needed something that was going to last me. Most people just wouldn't wear makeup, but I wanted to test this out, and I did test it out. It wore for 15 hours on me. This is a really bloody good foundation. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that the shades are wonky, they're not very good. This is a little bit too peachy on me. It's also too dark, so it's not particularly a good shade match, especially when I blend it in on my wrist. You can see it's a bit yellow. But the best thing about this foundation is I've never had a foundation which lasts on my skin the amount of time it says it's going to last. This does exactly what it says it's going to do. I don't get any oiliness, I don't get any shine, I love this. The only thing I don't like about it really is that it grabs to powder products. So if you're going to put a really pigmented powder blush over this, you better think very carefully about how you're going to go about it, because this will grab and then it will be very difficult to blend out. Just a really awesome foundation. Lasts way better for me than Double Wear for some reason. So if I want a foundation that I need to last the distance, I need it to go that extra mile, I will always pick this one over Double Wear. It just works on me. Double Wear just doesn't stay on me as long as this. This is the daddy of long wears for me. Number 10. I don't know how I lived without this brush, but obviously I was getting by. But as soon as I got this, it kind of clicked that how am I going to live without this now? It is the 217, miraculously clean. I use this pretty much every day, so I'm pretty amazed that it's actually clean, to be honest. This is pretty much the all-in-one of eye brushes. You can do your eyeshadow, you can do blending in the crease, you can do blending out, you can do under the eye if you're careful. You could do concealer if you want, I guess. You could do, you know, a little bit around the eyes. It's just basically amazing, and I don't know how I live without it. I wouldn't say it's particularly soft or particularly amazing. I just think the shape is pretty inspired. I mean, you can do all over the lid, you can do in the crease. What more do you need? You don't need any more brushes than that. 217 is for the win. So basically that is all of my top 10 MAC products. Sorry for the unplanned absence. I'm hoping to get some more videos and blog posts and reviews and things. I've promised a lot of reviews that I've not delivered on yet, so I'm going to try and get those up in the next week and a half. So yeah, have a great day, and yeah, bye!